Hi everyone, I'm here with a Bible study. I hope you guys are having a good day. Not sure what happened to Beatrice's hat. He did that, didn't he? Somebody did. Right. Alright guys, I got some stuff to read to you before we get started. This one's pretty. See the stained glass? Look. Okay. Make happiness happen for you today, Hiram. Joy is always flowing our way, but we can also create it. And there's no better time than now. So go ahead and give yourself a compliment or a few. They are all true. Carve out some time for you. Do something that lifts you up. You are so worthy. Important. It's what you are. You are someone's angel and someone is yours. Your dreams matter. Choose happiness. You deserve it. Your love makes more of a difference than you realize. Something wonderful is in your future. You are a big part of what makes life good. This one right here. Your love makes more of a difference than you realize. You don't know how much it'll make somebody feel better just by being nice to them and showing them that you care. You are a gift to the world. There has never been before and never will again be anyone with your heart, your spirit, your outlook, your smile, your exquisite blend of inner and outer beauty, and your uniquely powerful set of skills and talents, which makes you precious and so much more appreciated than you realize. You may think that you don't have a talent, but you do. You sure do. You might have a great talent and not even know it. You might be good at talking to people or anything. That's a talent too, you know. Not everybody can be nice and just go talk to someone. Okay. This Circle of Kindness, Jan King from Tennessee. Her words help me relax. I was in the Chicago Midway International Airport on my way to visit my son's family. When I went to buy a snack while waiting to board my flight, there were several people in the store, and I quickly made my selection and got in line. I estimated the cost and had the money in one hand and my carry-on bag in the other. When the cashier rang it up, I didn't have enough change. I didn't want to hold up the line and was trying to reach in my purse to get more. When the clerk said, "You don't have to hurry, there's no one behind you," her words helped me relax, and I was so thankful for her kindness. Well, she said there's a lot of people in there. I'm confused. Judith from New Jersey. Simple acts of kindness have an impressive power. We were saddened when a colleague received a cancer diagnosis and needed surgery. Not able to have visitors in the hospital, she had a lonely recovery post-surgery and then faced months of treatment. 2 ladies in our office suggested that we send a basket with encouragement. Our company is small and we are working remotely at the time, yet we filled 2 baskets with magazines, books, puzzles, gift cards, toiletries, and snacks. That's so nice. Our colleague cried, seeing how much we cared. She says it helped her through. Simple acts of kindness have impressive power. Sure do. It's very lonely being in the hospital and not being able to have visitors. Elizabeth from New Jersey. She kept my family fed. On Saturday mornings, I help support, pack, and distribute perishable and short-dated foods to people in need in our community. One of the perks for volunteers is taking a food box for our own families. When my husband became ill and I had to stop volunteering, I missed my friends and the free food, a big help when living on a fixed income. So I was surprised and grateful when Jane, another volunteer, brought me a box of groceries every week while I was caring for my husband. Her kindness made me realize how important this program is for people in need, people like me. Amen, it really is. It really is. You know, we get a food box. Did we get one this month? I don't think we have we? We haven't got one this month. A lot of months we tried to get one. Most of the stuff in them are expired, but you know, there's still food when you need food. You can always find something in it, you know. And what we don't have, or I mean, what we don't use, we give to Mom. So she's always excited about getting it too, because she's on a fixed income as well, like us. Okay, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed those readings. Okay, so today our devotion is by Barbranda Lumpkins Walls, and the Bible verse she picked out to go with it is Psalm 66:19. But God did listen. He paid attention to my prayer. And now I'm going to go read Psalm 66. For the director of music, a song. Shout with joy to God, all the earth. Sing the glory of his name. Make his praise glorious. Say to God, how awesome are your deeds. So great in your power that your enemies cringe before you. All the earth bows down to you, as we should. They sing praise to you. They sing praise to your name, Selah. So come and see what God has done, how awesome his works in man's behalf. He turned the sea into dry land. They passed through the waters on foot. Come, let us rejoice in him. He rules forever by his power. His eyes watch the nations. About turning the sea into dry land, that's when God rescued the Hebrews, the Israelites, from Egypt, where they were enslaved. Sorry. Praise our God, O peoples. Let the sound of his praise be heard. He has preserved our lives and kept our feet from slipping. For you, O God, tested us. You refined us like silver. You brought us into prison and laid burdens on our backs. You let men ride over our heads. We went through fire and water, but you brought us to a place of abundance. I will come to your temple with burnt offerings and fulfill my vows to you. Vows my lips promised and my mouth spoke. When I was in trouble, I will sacrifice fat animals to you. And an offering of rams, I will offer bulls and goats, Selah. Come and listen, all you who fear God. Let me tell you what he has done for me. I cried out to him with my mouth. His praise was on my tongue. If I had cherished sin in my heart, the Lord would not have listened. But God has surely listened and heard my voice in prayer. Praise be to God, who has not rejected my prayer or withhold his love for me. And that was Psalm 66. So I hear like water in here somewhere. I might want to check the hot water tank for the fridge. I heard a big loud pop.
Just a damn refrigerator.
Sure.
Just refrigerator.
the refrigerator pops and cracks all the time. I'm just waiting for it to blow up. I mean, you don't want to keep much food in it at the time, I'm telling you, because you don't want to. Anyway, the fridge is really messed up.
Sounds like a ball.
Yeah, it's really loud, bangs a lot. But I just thought I heard water in there running somewhere. Our hot water tank busted before, and we had water everywhere. So I don't know. All right, so let's read Barbara's devotion. Sorry, Barbranda. The email's subject line was, "It's time, y'all." The message was an invitation from a friend to join several other sister friends on a video call. We hadn't seen one another in quite a while, so there was great anticipation until the appointed time when we would gather together virtually. When the call finally started, we excitedly greeted one another. Then several of us started talking at the same time, asking and answering questions, our words tumbling over each other's. From time to time, I had difficulty following who was saying what among the constant chatter. That's how I picture it must be for Jesus, hearing us speak to him 24/7. Along with my desperate cries, joyful praises, probing questions, pleas for peace, and fervent intercessions, I know he must hear the same and more from others. But unlike me, Jesus can keep it all straight with no problem. He knows his sheep, John 10:14. Jesus knows my voice from others, even when we are all bending his ear at the same time. For him, there's no jumble of voices, chaotic conversations, or confusion. He hears each of us clearly. The best part is, not only does Jesus hear us collectively and individually, but he also pays attention and answers our prayers. His response to my prayer is just for me, and he speaks specifically to my needs. The Lord listens patiently, and my time with him is limitless. I can drop in anytime, 24/7. No appointment necessary. That's right. 24/7. Just pray your way right in. Like a walk-in at a doctor, pray your way in. God and Jesus are right there. Jesus, God, they never leave you. They don't take holidays, nothing like that. They're always there with you, waiting on you to come to them and talk to them. Okay, and your homework from Barbranda is, gather several friends for a prayer call. Take a minute for everyone to pray aloud at the same time and imagine how it sounds to Jesus. Do you believe he knows your voice? Because trust me, he does. He does. All right, guys, let's get ready for the animal devotion. Everybody pick your animal. Sure. Don't look at the picture.
Woof.
A wolf again? Woof, woof.
Woof.
Okay. So, let's see. Ecclesiastes 1:14. I have seen all the things that are done under the sun. All of them are meaningless, a chasing after the wind. All right. And this one is by Drusha Agan. And the story is called Chasing Rabbits. I think rabbits might be in there. But there's another animal too. We made it! 10 feet out the back door before my Great Pyrenees Magnus. So it's a dog and rabbits. Magnus stopped walking. He stared at the leafy plants that bordered our backyard another 20 feet from us. I sighed as the hope dwindled that my dog might do what he was supposed to do during this trip outside. Often when he went outside, 2 rabbits were under the plants or on the lawn, and they would dart away, and Magnus would take off in pursuit. Sounds like Dottie. We took her to the park. She loved that big park we went to, loved it. There were ducks and stuff there, and she'd always get so excited and happy if she ran the ducks off. She'd run them off, act all mean, chase them. You'd see a big smile on her face. She loved it. Thankfully, the rabbits were fast for Magnus to get close to before they slipped through the fence to safety. Failure didn't squelch Magnus's rabbit obsession. The thrill for him was the chase. Unfortunately, his focus on potential rabbits chasing was the chase. Unfortunately, his focus on potential rabbit chasing was so intense that it distracted him from doing his job. That essential reason dog owners take their dogs outside to avoid indoor accidents. They're supposed to use the bathroom, but he was too busy chasing rabbits. By the second or third extra trek outside, I'd get irritated with Magnus, who was still too distracted by rabbit dreams to do his job. But my imagination was curbed when I glimpsed my own reflection in his behavior. For weeks, I had bemoaned how little I had accomplished. Time had whizzed by. Oh, I'm bad again today. Time had whizzed by without much work getting done on the job God had called me to do. I began each day with right priorities, but soon got distracted. Social media, online shopping, and other little worthwhile tasks diverted my attention. I was chasing after rabbits, like Magnus, in those moments when I decided to do something other than the job I was supposed to do. It was because I believed the other activity would be easier, more fulfilling, or more fun. But the reality is, only doing the job God calls me to will give me the fulfillment I crave. Success and meaning are in the doing of His work. No failures or fruitless chasing required. What are the rabbits in your life that distract you from doing the job God has called you to do? Make a list and take steps to ignore the rabbits and focus on His work. Amen. And there's Magnus and the rabbits over here. That's the best I could do. You see it? See if we can see it. Okay guys, I'm going to show you when Trim gets up there to see if you can see it. I got Magnus and then I got 2 rabbits up there. And I tried to make a lettuce. So let's see if you guys can see it. Like I said, I am not an artiste. I am not an artiste. But I try.
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah.
So there's Magnus chasing rabbits. Reminds me of Dottie so much with those ducks. She didn't want to hurt them. She just, did it so they'd run off, But she's scary. She's tough. She loved it so much at that park.
She was tough.
She was. She loved it so much at that park. So much. Okay, guys. That was everything for our Bible study today. I hope it touched your hearts. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, we'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible study. Bye, guys. God bless.